Hey, what's going on, team? This is Casher here, YS Stocks and Options. And interesting week last week, right? We saw the market rally, but more importantly, what is this week has in store for us? It's going to be really exciting because we have the core CPI number, which actually is going to be reported on Tuesday. So, um, what we're going to do, we're going to look at the charts as we usually do, but we're going to talk about what can we expect, right, in the following week, right? We're talking about the 12th all the way to the 16th. What can we expect from the market? Again, this is build a generational wealth. That just A means, right? A means for us to actually accomplish that. And of course, there's other ways for us to do that. But check us out, right? Oh, yeah. So we're going to look at these charts, right? First thing that I really want to start with, as you guys know, I always like to start with what? IWM, the Russell 2000. And what we saw for the Russell 2000 last week was what? Um, we said that most likely the Russell 2000, given here the forecast for 176.88. Look at this. Boom. It barely, actually, it went to as low as 170, 177.52. All right. So did it hit our price target? Not exactly, right? Missed it by a few cents. But I'm going to give myself credit for this one right here, right? I'm going to give some credit here because it came very, very close to that, right? So that's a, we'll call that successful trade, even though I still see that we're going to come there in the next few weeks to come. But what are we seeing in this chart for this upcoming week, at least for the IWM? It's a few things. Going to remove this here, the Fibonacci. So you guys know that this is the 21 EMA, right? 21 moving average. And we had the dollar rise. And as the dollar rose, we had what? We had the market actually rally as well. So we had Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we form a nice little gap here for the Russell 2000. So what I'm seeing here, I'm expecting, right? I am expecting for us to go just a little bit higher, right? I will go as high as 93, right? Just for us to go a little bit higher. And you guys know that I like the Fibonacci number. So we're going to work with Fibonacci here to see where exactly potentially we can see the market lead us to. So for next week, 189, right? 189.76. But my forecast for this one, going to see the market, we should see the market rally on Monday and slightly on Tuesday, right? So I'm going to go as high as here to 192. 192. We're going to test 192.30. And I see us coming, right? Retesting this area here at the end of the week, right? I would say in 2 weeks or so. So again, Monday and Tuesday, I see us going a little bit higher, right? Given the indicators, right? I see us going a little bit higher Monday and Tuesday. But then eventually closing out the end of the month, I'm going to go here. I have us closing out at the end of the month to retesting, right, these lows again by the 28th, right? So that's a long projection here, right? So let's look at the diamonds. What do we see at the diamonds, right? DIA. So 310 was the forecast. We missed it, right? We didn't go to three. Well, we did. So we hit. We had 310.93 here, right? 310.93. The forecast was 310.23. Right? We missed it by 70 cents, right? Are you guys gonna give me that? You know what? Very close, right? 70 cents. That can definitely be considered, a successful trade, given the fact that it was only 30 cents on the difference in there. Like 30, 70 cents, right? 70 cent difference. But what are we seeing now for the market for this particular stock? ETF, not even a stock, right? Same thing that we saw with the IWM. As you guys can see, the CCI, the Commodity Channel Index, is trending upward. So that leads me to believe that we have a little bit more upside for this week, right? A little bit more upside for this. Again, this is a new tool that I'm introducing. Most of you, some of you guys should know Fibonacci, but I'm introducing this one in tongue tied, right? Introducing the Fibonacci because this serves as support and resistance areas that we can actually determine how high or how low a stock will go and test those areas. So for the Dow Jones Industrial, right? Of course, we know that the 20 EMA is going to serve as resistance, the 21 EMA, and also the right the 38.2 Fibonacci percentage Fibonacci at $323.46 will serve as resistance as well. But if it breaks through there, right, I can definitely see us rallying Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to go here to the 14th, slightly Tuesday. But the key to how far up we go is going to be solely dependent on the CCI, the commodity, not the CCI, but the core CPI, right? That's what measures the what prices of goods and services. So again, Monday, I truly see right the market rallying a little bit higher. But once we get the core CPI on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, right, we should possibly see either us rallying a little bit more higher or potentially coming down, right? I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna come down here for the end of the month, right? Come down here for the 28th to retest this area right here, right? So for the short term, right, this week could potentially see us rallying to 327 higher if the core CPI is doesn't come in hot, right? But eventually I see us coming down because September and early October just are very, very, very volatile months, right? So easily we should see upside here the next few days, core CPI determining where exactly the trajectory is going to be. Then we'll see at the end of the week, which the Fed is going to speak in about 2 weeks, right? Hence, we should come down as they've been hawkish for the last few times they actually been in front of a camera, right? So the next one we're going to go is the QQQ triple Qs. And for the triple Qs, we'll do a forecast for the triple Qs. Okay. Triple Qs here, what do we see? All right, upside Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the volume slightly increasing here for Friday, right? With this candle here, again, leads me to believe that we have more upside, right? Easily 314 should be a place or area which should be tested or may be tested this upcoming week. So I'm going to say that we're going to test this area here. I'm going to go to 312.92, 94. Right? So I see the Qs rallying, right? On Monday, slightly on Tuesday. I'm going to go to 312.94, right? And then we'll see how far we go back up or down based on if we actually break this resistance area here. So I'm going to go to 312.94, right? Tuesday rallying all the way to Tuesday. And again, just to do a long forecast, right? Thereafter, right? I'm truly seeing us retesting these lows again, right? I'll go here, like 301, 301.15, right? So again, on the short term next week, Monday, Tuesday, we should see here the core CPI again, guy. The core CPI is going to be what determines how far we go, right? So that's going to be telling on Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And let's look now at the VIX, right? You guys know that I like to look at the VIX before we actually look at what? The S&P 500. And amazingly, look at this. The VIX has what's that? A gap, right? VIX has a gap below, right? So if it has a gap below, right? VIX gapping below. know that the market, and we're predicting the market is going to go down, right? One can say that the VIX may come down a little bit. See the VIX coming down a little bit, right? Closing that gap. And if it closes this gap, ladies and gentlemen, right, what happens thereafter? Should go right back up again. Right? We're gonna go as far as here. Closing the week a little bit bullish for the VIX, right? The volatile index. So let's look at the S&P 500, given what we just talked about. So I'm not going to change anything about this here, right? Not going to change anything about this particular trade here. I said for the S&P 500, right? Honestly, I forgot to even post this one here, right? For the S&P 500, my price target is $404.93. As you guys can see, that was success. Boom, right on the money, right? Success there. But again, I see this going a little bit higher, right? Definitely see the S&P 500 going a little bit higher, right? I'm gonna go all the way here. So I'm gonna go to 410, 414, right? 410, 14. And you know what? This year I'm just gonna extend it out, right? I'm gonna extend it out that saying that we're gonna come back and retest this same area here at 393.87, right? Again, Monday should be another bullish day, right? Possibly remnants of Tuesday. Again, the volume, right? Low volume, right? But the CCI is actually trending upward, even though the volume doesn't justify the candle here, right? But it broke through resistance here, right? We still had green volume. The CCI still trending upward. So slightly bullish for Monday and also Tuesday, possibly, right? Probably half day Tuesday. But then once we see that CPI, the core CPI number, right? If it's too hot, I don't know, right? So I'm definitely excited for Tuesday, but Monday should be a green day for us, right? So gonna post it so you guys can have it and you can actually, take a look at it, use it as you deem fit for educational purposes. And what we're doing, we're in puts right now, right? So we have puts all the way, put debit spreads all the way to the end of the month. As we know that September and October, right? Usually very, very volatile months and whatnot. So even though the market rallied, right, we did really well. You guys saw on our Instagram that where we made what $1,600 in like 30 minutes of day trading the Qs, and we're still holding on to our put positions, right? Lululemon, QQQ, and also SPY. We're still holding on to those positions all the way to the end of the month, right? So, guys, hopefully this was helpful. This is what we're seeing in the market, right? The geopolitical issues that still have not changed, right? We covered that the last video that we did. We're gonna continue to try to do that for the rest of the upcoming videos. But that's the forecast. Let us know what you think. We always say, always practice logic over emotion. But more importantly, see you guys at the finish line, right? Peace and be blessed.